Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
Okay, I just wanted to share with you 3 examples of UAE expats. These were the 3 clients that I had this week. Thought I'll share my thoughts with you with regards to the changing paradigm of UAE expats, and yes, the challenges that they face. So this first one is actually a CEO, 60-year-old. Even though he was on 60 and retirement, but he has taken his own visa, so now he works as a consultant to the company, and he still has a demand. I was surprised that he approached me for my services because number one is 60. I mean, very rarely do I get any 60-year-old. Second one is he's well-to-do. British national, he's very well-to-do. So the list of celebrities and VIP politicians, from Margaret Thatcher to that football Liverpool Sir Alan Ferguson, I can't get the name, some football manager, very famous for Manchester United, and he has met Elton John. He showed me some photos, very reputed. So I was like, very surprised that you approached me, because he has achieved that level of success. So he told me, I don't necessarily agree, very fine, the typical English. I don't agree or endorse, or some word he used, some of the profanity laced arguments that you have. Nevertheless, I find it entertaining. Ooh. So I was like smiling. You have to give him the respect. He has accomplished a lot of things. But then I realized, because he traveled the world, he went to Africa, Pakistan, he went to Vietnam and all these countries in the world. So he didn't have the thing, Indian or whatever. And he was okay with tattoos. He's saying, I've been to places you cannot even imagine. So he took a VIP package, and I think the part that really touched me the most was, I give him my best, okay? I always do that. He said, wow. And I shared this screenshot with my groups. I said, guys, this is, the feeling of joy you get when someone says, like, wow, So I was touched that he was impressed with my work. He said, that's really good. And, after I finished, I just asked him, like, why someone who's 60, someone who's a CEO, why do you want to rebrand yourself? And what he answered was, he said, during the pandemic, he's saying, I used to take things for granted. During the pandemic, I lost my job, and he's saying, I realized how tough it was to get hired. And he had made a mistake while investing in cryptos and all that, so he wanted to recoup his losses and all that, and he's still a workaholic. So he said, I realized that I was not marketable. It kind of woke me up that I'm not so much in demand as I thought. Saying, luckily, he's saying, as I was checking out your profile and all that, I got a job, but I decided not to take it for granted, and that's why he approached me and decided, okay, now that I have a job, I'll make my profile. And now he's not only thinking for this job, he's planning to go back to the UK. But before that, he wants to make sure that he brands himself if he gets another opportunity. So just imagine someone who's 60, someone who's at a CEO level. So it's unfortunate that I can't share his profile, and he knows I will not share. But it felt good. Okay. Second one was this guy, friend of mine. Friend in the sense, he has been one of my mid-range premium clients. Paid me a good sum of money for retainer. Works for a multinational company. Now he has done the resume rebrand. He has done interview coaching. But now we do the normal coaching, where I give him tips, tricks, strategies. He contacts me if there's any problem. assignments. See, he was telling me, like, he calls me sir. Sir, this, finding it very hard to get jobs, good job offers. He gets average, but he doesn't get good job offers. He's saying, what do I do? So I told him, you know my style, I'll tell you what you need to hear. He said, yes sir, please tell me frankly. I said, there are four things you need to consider. Number one is, when people look at you, they judge you. Like for example, someone looks at me with tattoos. Oh, must be mafia, must be someone mentally unstable, must be someone who has gone to jail, criminal record. That's one. So if they see a fat guy, they'll judge, oh, this guy's lazy. And if they see someone who looks sexy and the female dresses up and shows her body, oh, she'll sleep around, she's a gold digger. So we judge people based on their appearance. So I said, the first thing is, you need to be aware of that. But now the question is, obviously, if you look like an Indian, you can't change it. If you sound like a Chinese, you can't change that. So what do? I said, you polish the diamond. So that is where you sharpen. Like for example, if you're fat, you try to lose weight and be fit. If you look shabby, try to dress up elegant. If your clothes are average, dress up to the best, you know. If your manners are not good, learn etiquette and manners, go for a course. So I said, there is no excuse for not sharpening your appearance, especially the first impression, okay? And then that comes into the second point, the first impression bit. Let's say you impress someone with the way you look, the way you are. Now they will interact with you. Either they'll shake your hand or they'll talk to you. So what do you say? What are the first few words? How do you market? How do you sell yourself? What do you actually do or say to leave the three I's? You know, intrigue, interest and information. Intrigue, interest and information. Like what do you tell them that is so amazing, like that they'll want to talk to you, want to deal with you, want to give you that meeting. So that takes practice. You know, for me, I have been, because of my tattooed face, obviously people judge me, but I get their attention. But then after I got their attention, what do I say, what do I do to initiate the meeting or to further the relationship? That takes practice. Then number 3, which I told him is, you need to sustain that conversation. Let's say I made you interested in a proposal and said, wow, this is going to really blow the market off and give you a lot of money. Wow, okay, let's meet up. So now how do you put it across where you sell the idea? For that, you need to sharpen your ability to present, to talk, to communicate, to give information in such a way that it sells you, not just information. You are the main person that they should deal with. And last and not the least, I told him is the tools of the trade that I gave him. The resume, which he already had. He said, I told him, after you do all this, they'll be like, can you send me your details or can you send me your information? They will check your resume, they will check your social media, they will call you for an interview with someone else to evaluate. So these are the 5 things, you know. So the point I'm trying to make here is, with the second example, is the journey or the process of personal branding or wanting to earn more, it never ends, man. It's not a one-time thing, you know. And you'll always, when you move to a next level, there'll be new competition, stronger competition, better competition. So it's not like you did once and finish, that's it. Unless you're happy staying at the same level for the rest of your life. And last example is this female who, she's not an old-time client, just I think a month or something. We finished a resume and preparation for interviews and all that, and then casually she asked me this question. It's like, Loy, why do men always behave this way or act this way? You know, the typical, why are men all the same? Why do men always ask about sex? And now, in her point, in her defense, she's not promiscuous. She doesn't show her titties. She doesn't show her body. She's well dressed. She presents herself properly, but still she bumps into these desperate guys. So she said, Loy, what do I do? So in UAE especially, you get many of these guys. Many. Even if you're decent, even if you're well dressed, well behaved, still guys will behave like dogs in heat. Now I used to always think that there's no way to handle them, until one of my very closest friends, I call her like my sister, can't give her name, but anyway, not taking her permission for this. She's also a very attractive young woman, but she's tall and she's very successful, very, very successful. She's at like a below a CEO's position, my age. Now, one very uncanny thing about her is she loves to drink alcohol, she loves to smoke, and she likes to dance. So whenever she used to go to these nightclubs, many guys used to try to, get to her. First they'll dance near her, then they'll dance closer to her. But at every step of the way, she was able to put them in their place. So one day when I saw, she asked me to accompany her, went to this nightclub, we were dancing. 4 or 5 guys came and then they started to surround her. Now obviously they were getting too close. I'll tell you, it shocked me. She grabbed that guy's wrist, pulled him aside, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? So I also followed her. And these 3-4 guys came. She came out and she said, see, listen, you have done this the 3rd time, touching my back, okay? Maybe I was touching her ass. I want you to know that I'm not one of those girls who will take shit. Now, I could have made a scene in the, she's telling him, I could have made a scene in the club and the bouncers would throw you out. She's saying, I have friends who, if I make a phone call, you'll get into deep shit, okay? And being a woman, I know the laws of this country, so please behave yourself. And I'll tell you, those all 3-4 guys, she's saying, as a friend, I'm telling you, if you can dance, great. If you have to do all this drama, watch it. I'll tell you, all the 4 guys straightened up and then she walked with me and she said, yeah, that's how you deal with them. I was like, oh fuck. Just imagine, she's my age, man. And this is, you're talking 10, 15 years ago. Young girl, and these were grown-ass men. What I realized is, it's how you carry yourself. Even an email, it's a, hey babes and all that. She used to give them proper answers. She's saying, are you aware this is a corporate, email. I can take a screenshot of this and get you into serious trouble for disrespecting a senior level executive of a company. Oh fuck, oh, she would put them in their place. Oh, I'm sorry ma'am, sorry. So the point I'm trying to make here is, you need to put your foot down. Now, agreed, there are some people like maybe a CEO, maybe a director, maybe a big sheikh or someone. So there you play your cards properly. There you use your common sense. Like for me, I am not going to pick a fight with someone who's like big and has 10, 20 guys. That's why with anybody, I always assume that this guy is super powerful, whether he's skinny or whatever. And I deal with respect. So the main lesson I want to give you through this is, whether people respect you or they don't, it's how you maintain it. Okay? And if it happens repeatedly with you, it's because you are doing something. So ask yourself, what is it that I'm doing to initiate this? Is it the photographs that I put? Is it the way I behave? Is it the way I talk? And whatever it is, there is something specific that you do again and again. Change that. And once you change that, I'll tell you, people will behave differently. Because everyone at the end of the day is scared of rejection, especially men. Scared of being exposed. Scared of, the losing face. So anyway, I thought these 3 lessons would be very important for you as a UAE expat. See what, let me know in the comment section below which one you felt give you the most value and help you really rethink the way things are. Alright? So this is what I wanted to share. Feel free, put your comments down below, ask your questions. This is me signing off. You guys take care.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic Through others or by fluke? Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.